but I had a boombox. So I'm digging through this thing, and all the CDs are $5, but I find Tupac, All Eyes on Me, and I had heard Tupac, the name, before. I'd never heard any. He was a huge icon
Star.
at that point in
Sure.
time. Yeah. So I'd heard his name around, never heard his music or anything like that. But the selling point to me was All Eyes on Me was a double CD set. So for $5, I get two CDs instead of one CD. So just thinking economically, I was like, you know what? I'll get more music for my $5 if I get this Tupac CD. So that's what I'm going to do. Bought the Tupac CD, and I think that was the only two CDs that I listened to for probably like the next like year. And I've always been like that. I never, when I fall in love with rock music, I don't listen to like a wide array of rock music. My favorite, the band, the music that spoke to me the most, that was made by Led Zeppelin. So
Sure.
that's all I listened to. I just listened to Zeppelin. So when I found Tupac, I didn't immediately go start listening to the DMXs and Jay-Z's and whoever else was cracking at the time. I just listened to Tupac. That's it. And I just listened to that straight. And then years later, I was getting on this like yellow school bus that used to take me home after school. And this kid sits down next to me on the bus, and he's got this little Discman with him. And he's like, dude, you have to listen to this. I stole this CD from my brother. And I was like, what is it? And he's like, this guy's name's Eminem. He's a white rapper. And I was
Right.
like, get the fuck out of here. Yeah, that's probably trash. And he's like, no, man, you got to listen to it. And I remember putting my headphones on and just being like,
Holy shit.
holy shit. Like, because, there's a certain disconnect between like a little white kid from like the suburbs who's listening to Tupac. Like, you can love it, and it can be all you listen to, and you can be infatuated with it. But there's a disconnect there. He's talking about a lot of things in a life that I'm not familiar with, that I don't directly relate to. So when I heard Eminem start talking about stuff like just the crazy nonsensical shit and the problems with his folks and the trailer park and all this other stuff, those are things that I'd seen and that I'd been around, and that bridged the gap for me, where I was like, oh my god, I could do that.
Y'all gon' miss me like you showed up late, we started. I'ma miss him like everything but the target. If you don't see it coming, look a little harder then. The shit is clear as day to me, but look how dark it gets. You'll be chillin' in my hometown with a broken heart. I'll be speeding with my homies in a foreign car. Fuck, I remember when it was stolen cars. Living in the moment for a minute, cause time is ours.
Let me tell you a super inspirational story about one of the most inspirational artists of our generation, and his underdog story about how he wanted something specific and he was chasing a specific dream. But the dream that he was chasing didn't turn out to be the dream that he expected it to be once he started to reach those levels. So what did he do? Did he fall down? Did he give up? No, he created his own lane. So that's what we're going to be talking about in today's video. Before we get into that, please make sure to hit that like button and that subscribe button for your boy. This is in celebration of me getting 5,000 subs. So thank you all so much. Shout out to the Hangover Gang. I hope you guys appreciate this. I hope you enjoy it. I hope I killed it for you. I'm excited. But this is Tom Macdonald, the documentary, My Fans Edition. So as we all heard in the clip from a minute ago, he was introduced to hip hop by Tupac, right? He was influenced by Eminem. That is one hell of a cocktail, ladies and gentlemen, for your introduction and your inspiration to be two of the most outlandish, say what's on your mind spitters that the game has ever known. Unapologetically stayed 10 toes down on who they were. And these are the people that introduced Tom Macdonald to the rap star that he has become today. But this wasn't an easy road. There was no easy feat about it. It's already such a hard dream to accomplish that millions and millions never even get close to stepping their foot in the vicinity of a blueprint. And to make it to where he is today, he had to fight hard. There were a lot of battles that he faced. He had to face addiction. He had to face turmoil. He had to face adversity. He had to face mental health issues. I mean, it seemed like the odds were completely stacked against him. But, like I said, this is an underdog story. Do you think that that was going to stop him from becoming the person that he has become today? As we know now, not a chance. And as we've established, finding success was super hard for him. But at the end of the day, he put his foot to the pavement and he tried to fulfill his dreams. And his parents were good parents. They were good parents to him. They pretty much just wanted him to fulfill his dreams. They believed in him to the degree where they felt like no matter what your dreams are, we feel like you can accomplish them. Go out in the world, my child, and make your dreams come true. So early on, he became a professional wrestler. He was inspired by this because of Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Well, just like the wrestling stuff, essentially, like I had been getting like, I was always sort of like a kind of like a timid kid. I never had like a whole lot of friends or anything like that. I actually like dealt with like getting like bullied pretty like intensely when I was a kid, like to the point where like, man, these kids invited me to their house one time. This is always the story that I cite when I think back on the bullying. It just like left the craziest imprint on me. These kids invited me to their fucking house, and that was sort of known that they didn't like me, but for whatever reason, they were like being cool to me that day. And like as a kid who just like wanted to be fucking accepted by anyone, I think people get this like Stockholm syndrome type of shit where like you want your bullies to fucking like you for whatever reason.
Sure.
So
Acceptance.
they invited me. Yeah. So they invited me to their house. I went over and knocked on the door, and they were waiting on the fucking roof, and they actually dumped a whole bunch of water on top of me when I knocked on the door. And it was like -30, middle of the winter in Canada. And I had to walk home like frozen solid, but my jeans frozen to like my legs. It was fucking gnarly. So I had to deal with a lot of like weird shit like that, getting bullied by kids and stuff. And I remember, you know, me and my dad moved away from my mom and my sister just because there's a lot of layoffs and shit happening in my hometown at that point in time. It's tough for dad to find work. And that's when the big oil boom was happening in Alberta. My dad got a job working in some sort of management position in the oil fields or whatever in northern Alberta. So me and my dad moved to Alberta, leave my mom and my sister in British Columbia.
Mission. Right.
Yeah, in Mission. And me and dad are living in a basement suite in Edmonton. And like, we got our couches from the garage sales, and like, we were sleeping on an air mattress together that would like, we'd wake up in the morning and we'd be sleeping on the concrete floor because it leaked during the night. And it was just like fucking gnarly. Like we were trying to get our life started so we could move my sister and my mom in. One day I get home after school. I'm sitting in the living room, you know, on this thin little fucking carpet on top of the concrete floor. And I flipped on the TV, and we had like 20 channels, and one of them was pro wrestling. And I guess that night, the big main event of Monday Night Raw was Stone Cold Steve Austin against The Undertaker. And I had no idea who either one of these fucking guys were. For whatever reason, I stopped to watch it. This guy's walking around outside with this microphone, and he's like interviewing all of these fans that are standing outside of the arena, and he's asking them like, who do you think's going to win tonight? Who do you think's going to win tonight? And everybody is saying like, oh, I think the Undertaker's going to win because he's the dead man. It was a first blood match, so first person to bleed loses.
Right.
So they're asking, and all these people are like, oh, the Undertaker's going to win. He's the dead man. He doesn't bleed, and he's going to beat Steve Austin's ass, and blah, 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 blah. And I'm thinking to myself like, damn, this poor fucking Steve Austin guy is going to get fucked up. Like, right? This is going to be gnarly, right? So then, and whatever, I was hooked, so I wanted to watch it. And the Undertaker comes out with all the music and the lightning and the scary shit. Yeah. And I was like, oh my God, like this guy is going to fuck this other dude up like bad. And so Undertaker's in the ring, and then Steve Austin's music comes out, and he walks through the curtain. And I just remember that like he was walking into a situation that seemed like almost certain defeat, and he did not give a fuck. He was like walking to the ring with a purpose. He was not afraid. I was scared for him. He was not fucking afraid. And he went in there and beat the shit out of the Undertaker. And I remember thinking to myself that that character that was Steve Austin to some degree like embodied me, and the Undertaker embodied sort of these bullies and these daily fights I was up against.
Right.
And as we know, Tom ends up becoming a professional wrestler, starts wrestling in Canada. And as he wrestles, it's interesting. That's also this part in time where he starts actually writing lyrics. But what he's doing is he's writing the lyrics and kind of hiding it. He doesn't want people to know that he's doing it. He doesn't want people to know that he's a rapper, but he does feel like he can do so because of the influence from Eminem. But when we're talking, the reason that I'm pulling all of this together right here is because I want you guys to understand the influences that are behind this influential blueprint that we know as Tom Macdonald. And the influences behind him were Stone Cold Steve Austin, Eminem, and Tupac. It's no wonder he is who he is today. And with the wrestling money, that's when he started to buy equipment and, different stuff for recording studios. And, he began going down that road of becoming a rapper, which was his ultimate dream. But during the wrestling phase, the only way that he could get his art out creatively was through the form of wrestling. And he was pretty good at it. Shortly after, that's when that song I played at the beginning of the video, Dark Side of the Moon, came out, which ultimately probably did not get him anywhere close to the places where he wanted to go. And I imagine at this point in time, he was very hopeful. He was feeling to himself like, okay, I feel like I have the talent, I have the ability, and I have the endurance, and I'm influenced by these iconic superstars that would break through anything and not allow anything to stop them. And I have this mentality. And I think that he continued to build it. And eventually he hit a point where he started to realize maybe this industry thing isn't exactly what he thought it was. But with his influences being early on the way that they were, I feel like as a hip hop star, or just as a hip hop artist in general, you want to garner the respect from your peers. You want to garner respect from the people that kind of gatekeep and say, this is good or this isn't good. This belongs, this doesn't belong. This is culture, this isn't culture. And when they shed all this hatred towards him, I think that sparked a total different energy in him, which propelled him into the lane of independence. Now, this independent lane that he started to strike on, this is a prime example of not allowing your roadblocks and your trials and your tribulations to end you, but allowing them to propel you forward and to spark a fire under you that makes you go 10 times harder. But on his early road, he started to kind of fall in the lines of these cliches, like what you hear in rap songs today, what you heard in rap songs at that time, parties, drugs, women. He kind of tried to align himself into that route for just a small amount of time before that light flipped. And part of the reason why he had such a strong mental breakdown, which we'll get to here in a second, is because his art wasn't true to self. He wasn't aligned with himself, with what he was spewing through the art. And that bothered him. And, that's when the cliches of the drugs and the partying started to take place, which ultimately led to his mental breakdown, which we'll go ahead and get to here.
Talked about this, but what ended up happening was I laid on the floor because I couldn't carry my weight with my phone in my hand, and I had 911 dialed on my phone. And I'm just thinking to myself, like, if I start to like fucking nod off or like getting pain in my chest, or if this gets any more fucked up than it already is, I'm just gonna hit fucking call on 911. Hopefully they're gonna fucking find me here on the fucking floor and whatever, you know what I mean? So I'd actually, at some point in time, I'd scribbled a note for the EMTs or whoever would potentially find me that just said like, I've been drinking. This is what happened. This is my name. This is my parents' phone number. And like fucking preparing to like die. Like it was like fucked up. I started to feel like a little bit better, and I got up off the floor. And what ended up happening after that was, it's like 4 a.m. at this time. And I'd had one other panic attack before in my life. And it happened like maybe 4 months prior to that, where I had been drinking quite heavily and also smoked weed and also drank a couple cups of coffee. And for whatever reason, that combination just like gave me like a fucking panic attack. I'd never had a panic attack before. What ended up happening was actually I was at my friend's place and we were drinking vodka and drinking coffee and smoking weed. And all of a sudden I started to feel like kind of weird, floaty, dizzy like sensation. And I got up off the couch and I was like, I got to take a piss. And I walked into the bathroom and closed the door behind me. And I was like, trying to figure out, why am I fucking feeling like this? I've never felt like this before. Like, what the fuck's going on? And I'm just in the bathroom, like trying to breathe. And then I realized like, oh, I've been in the bathroom for fucking 20 minutes and everybody else is sitting in the living room right on the other side of this door. And I haven't, like, when somebody goes to take a piss in the bathroom, you can hear somebody take a piss in the bathroom. And I'm like, oh, fuck, they haven't like heard me take a piss. They were probably like, what the fuck is this guy doing in there? So I like flushed the toilet and then turned the sink on to make it seem like I had taken a piss, but I was really just bugging out. Right. And that fucking weirded me out even more. I was like, oh my God, what the fuck am I doing?
Now, this mental breakdown ended up resulting in needing Ativan to finally come out of it. And it was like months and months later, whenever he was finally able to kind of come to and just be him, and he wasn't feeling like himself. He felt like he was in a surreal, crazy anxiety attack 24/7, no 5-minute periods of like, oh, I feel better. None of that. 100% full-blown anxiety attacks for months before he figured out that Ativan would help bring him to. And with the help of his best friend Brandon and his girlfriend now Nova at that time, he was able to actually turn away from the drugs. He was actually able to turn away from the alcohol. And one of the most intricate sayings that I've heard from him was a message that he relayed to his fans because of all of these scenarios that happened in his life and because of all the turmoil and trauma that he had faced. One message that he wanted to leave with his fans was, tough times do not last, tough people do. And once he had made it through all of the turmoil and all of the trauma, all the addiction, the mental breakdowns, and he finally started to find himself, they were in a bad position. They were broke. They didn't have enough money to pay rent and keep the lights on. He's living with Nova at this point in time, and he has one half of a cigarette butt left in his pack. Goes out on the stoop, smokes it, and while he's smoking it, he writes his premiere, I like to say premiere, his biggest song to ring off at this point in time, Dear Rappers. Writes it all by the time he's done with this cigarette butt. Immediately runs inside, tells Nova, I got it. I got the song that's going to change our lives forever. And it's really chilling whenever you think about it in terms of the story.
Like, just meant to be thing. Like, I've told the story a few times, but Nova and I were like, I was sober. I had just recovered from this mental breakdown. I had just moved out to the States. I was living with Nova, like in the hood in this really rundown shack. And like, there was like mice and rats like in the house and like cockroaches in our cupboards. And like, the one thing that always sticks out to me was our power would always get cut off because we couldn't always afford to pay the rent and the bills. And this one time our electricity got cut off and we were without power for like 3 days because we didn't have like the $60 or whatever it was to pay the electrical bill. And I had to plug my fridge into an extension cord and run it out the back window of my house and plug it into my neighbor's garage so our food didn't spoil.
Can you hold on 1 second? I think the camera switched. Are we good, you guys? His camera like switched for a second. We good? Okay. Sorry.
It's okay. I had like a spam call come in or something. So yeah, I'd run that cord out the back window and plugged it into my neighbor's garage so our food didn't spoil. And it was grim. And then one day it's like literally like almost out of like a book or something. I had this pack of cigarettes and I had like a half of a cigarette left, and I went and sat on the front porch and smoked this half a cigarette. And while I was smoking that cigarette, I was writing that. I had just been listening to like Drake or like G-Eazy or like some sort of like emotional rap, and whoever it was like a huge superstar, and they were sort of complaining about like what their life was like and dealing with fame and like and this type of thing. And I felt really irritated by it, because here I am with no power, and you know, Nova and I struggling, and Nova having problems with her asthma and having to stay in the hospital for 4 days. That cost us $30,000 that we didn't have, and we're starting GoFundMe's and plugging our fridge into our neighbor's house. And I was just really irritated hearing somebody that had so much, hearing somebody that had the life that I wanted,
Right.
complain about it. And I went and sat on the front porch and smoked that half a cigarette. And I started writing this sort of like open letter to these superstar rappers. And by the time I was done smoking that cigarette, I had written Dear Rappers. And I remember like running into the house and I was like hyperventilating. I said, Nova, I just wrote the song that's going to change our life. I swear to God, I just did it.
Oh, dear rappers, can you help me? I'll even take a selfie with your album that I bought. I got every single CD that you ever fucking dropped. I spent everything I had and I never had a lot. Oh my God, what a mess. Your words help me.
Now, this song was made through addiction, through turmoil, with the hopes that he could spread that message to make everybody else see that if he can do it, then we can do it. You got to tip your hat at that. You have to salute it. That's fire and super inspiring. And in that last ditch effort, in that last give it everything that you got situation, he does exactly what he told Nova he was going to do and change their lives forever. I think it had like a milli on your head top within a couple of days, 3 days or something like that. It was crazy. And after that, he continued to release songs like Straight White Male, the following year after that, Best Rapper Ever. And that is the year in 2020 where he came out with a nod and a salute to his fan base called My Fans, which we're going to get to a little bit later on in the video. But I did want to go over this timeline. 2021, Fake Woke, Billboard 100, Dear Slim, Snowflakes, Hot 100, Brainwashed, Hot 100. 2022, Made the Brave album. 2023, Made the Brave 2 album. So he continued his streak of success after that moment all the way up until now, and he's continuing to do so. So I think that this is one of the most inspiring stories I've seen in hip hop. And keep in mind that he is no stranger to hate. And I think that he found that very frustrating, as he said in a couple of other interviews that I've watched, where he talks about how frustrating it was that he just felt like he was this hip hop artist that was just trying to talk about his life and what he saw and what was important to him through the form of his passion, which is hip hop. And he received so much hate and so much backlash. I mean, he was dissed by Vice. They called him turgid. He was dissed by Inked. They said he was the most decisive hip hop maybe ever. Most decisive person in hip hop maybe ever. They also said that he was a right wing. He has a right wing fan base that clings on to every word. Talking about you guys, talking about me. They don't know us, bro. They don't know us. And then the Dallas Observer even said he has a white victim complex, and he makes anthems for people that have this complex. But with all that being said, he went on to sell so many albums. He has over 4.8 million YouTube subs now. Number 1 U.S. iTunes sales chart, 16 on Billboard Hot 100. He's a self-made millionaire. He has a successful relationship with Nova. He's got radio play with a single called Ghost. He has 25 plus number ones on Billboard. I mean, at the end of the day, and yes, I just read that off of a piece of paper, but yeah, at the end of the day, there was one specific reason why he was able to do this. how he was able to overcome all this adversity. Because the industry didn't help him. The industry had no plans to do so. Especially after he learned what he learned about the industry and his primary influences in life being Stone Cold Steve Austin, Tupac, and Eminem. He said what was on his mind, and now the industry's never going to lend him a hand. The main reason that he was able to become who he has become is you. Hangover Gang, his fans. And I know because I have a fraction of a fraction of a fraction of his fan base is also fans of mine. And I know how awesome y'all are. And I know how supportive y'all are. And I know how personalized the relationship ends up getting. So in lieu of that, he creates a song for his fans to let him know that he appreciates them. This is my fans. Let's do it.
Hey, blood don't make you family. I got brothers from different mamas and daddies. I got people who would kill for me, I'd kill for them. And we ain't never met, we just say what up on the internet. Shout out to anyone showing love in the comments. Just know I got you to the day they put me down in that coffin. If y'all got problems, I'm in your corner, together we'll solve them. It's like a family reunion when I see y'all at a concert. And my fans have my back. Hate us if your feelings don't like facts. And my fans will fight back. Need you with the keyboard you've been using to write back. And everybody bitter that we've been doing it bigger. If you're triggered, we ain't tripping, we know you don't get the picture. We all better than ever, we got each other whenever we need a friend, and our bond is thicker than genuine leather. Me and my fans, we don't care what anybody say. Middle fingers to whoever in the way, man. Me and my fans, we gon' be together to the grave. It's a game till forever and a day, man. Me and my fans, we don't even trip if they hate. I don't give a in our veins, man. Me and my fans, we the hangover gang. Gang, 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 gang.
This is fire. It's awesome because I know a lot of y'all, man, and y'all are exactly what he's talking about. And I feel like I wasn't around as a fan whenever this dropped, but I do feel like I'm a part of this community and this group now, and it's salute forever. But it's the underdog story, and it's just knowing that if you're in an underdog situation, you have this community of people that helps you realize that you can overcome it. And if you're past it and you just come from an underdog story, you have the ability to share your story with this community and with this group of people to help them realize that if they're going through it, that they can get over that hump. And it's a beautiful thing. And it's all because of this story that we've told up until this point. But it wouldn't have been possible if it wasn't for y'all. That's amazing.
Hey, nothing but love and respect. You might have some cool fans, but mine are the best. We've been through it all, went to war when duty called. Never left a man behind, we move as one is super strong. I don't want followers, that implies I'm the leader. I'm not the captain, I just gave them something they can believe in. I hold the lamp in the darkness, but they're the light that I needed to see the road that we walk in between the angels and demons. And my fans have my...
Hold up. Go back a little bit, man. I know this is a long video, but go back a little bit.
But mine are the best. We've been through it all, went to war when duty called. Never left a man behind, we move as one is super strong. I don't want followers, that implies I'm the leader. I'm not the captain, I just gave them something they can believe in. I hold...
That man said, I don't want followers, that implies I'm the leader. I'm not a captain, I just gave them something they can believe in. It's crazy because the industry in hip-hop culture has villainized Tom, when Tom seems to be one of the best human beings I've ever seen publicly. Like, I don't have a relationship with him. I don't know for sure. One day I hope that I can have a conversation with him. Not an interview, just like a conversation. I just want to get to know him on a deeper level a little bit, just man to man. That's all. But I just feel like he's just one of the most genuine good people. And you don't have to know somebody and have a personal relationship to see that. You can see light in people. You can see their aura, and you can tell it about them. And I can just tell that he's solid. He's solid, man. And the fans, y'all too. Us too.
The lamp in the darkness, but they're the light that I needed to see the road that we walk in between the angels and demons. And my fans have my back. Hate us if your feelings don't like facts. And my fans will fight back. Beat you with the keyboard you've been using to write back. I guess we need each other like both sides of the battery. We the army, we the homies, we the gang.
I just got that, bro. Beat you with the keyboard you using to write back. That's funny.
cavalry. We're brothers and sisters, we hold it down like we gravity. Can't nobody break the bond that made us all family. Me and my fans, we don't care what anybody say. Middle fingers to whoever in the way, man. Me and my fans, we gon' be together to the grave. It's a gang till forever and a day, man. Me and my fans, we don't even trip at the hate. I don't give in our veins, man. Me and my fans, we the hangover gang. Gang, 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 gang. I just want you to know that I really love y'all. I'm alive to write this song, and that's because of y'all. You pulled me out of coffin, you didn't know I was locked, and showed me love when I was ready to be done, y'all. You saw something in me, I guess you see in yourselves. I'm so thankful because I needed your help. The least I can do is try to explain how it felt, but I'll never find the words to sum it up very well. I just want
That's fire.
to say thanks. I just want you to know, if you're holding my hand, I will never let go. Beside you I stand, through the rain and the snow. If you're hangover gang, you're home. Me and my fans, we don't care what any.
That's hard, man. That's hard because you know it's authentic. You know it's genuine. You know it's genuine. He said he'll never let go, man. Ever. It doesn't matter. It don't matter what you do. It don't matter where you come from. I feel the same way about y'all. Hill Squad, man. I got y'all. No matter what. That's this. I don't know, man. It's just like it's real. The sentiment is real, and you can tell.
Anybody say middle fingers to whoever in the way, man. Me and my fans, we gon' be together to the grave. It's a gang till forever and a day, man. Me and my fans, we don't even trip at the hate. I don't give in our veins, man. Me and my fans, we the hangover gang. Gang, 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 gang. Me and my fans, we don't care what anybody say. Middle fingers to whoever in the way, man. Me and my fans, we gon' be together to the grave. It's a gang till forever and a day, man. Me and my fans, we don't even trip at the hate. I don't give in our veins, man. Me and my fans, we the hangover gang. Gang, 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 gang.
And all these different fans that you're seeing and all of these different pictures and all of these different video segments, we're the underdogs. You know what I mean? I'm blessed. I'm fortunate to have made it to a better place in life, but I'm still an underdog. Always gonna be. That's fire.
Me and my fans, we don't care what anybody say. Middle fingers to whoever in the way, man. Me and my fans, we gon' be together to the grave. It's a gang till forever and a day, man. Me and my fans, we don't even trip at the hate. I don't give in our veins, man. Me and my fans.
I'm interested how many of y'all how many of my subscribers are in this video.
We the hangover gang.
If you're in this video, let me know in the comments.
Gang, 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 gang. Me and my fans, we don't care what anybody say. Middle fingers to whoever in the way, man. Me and my fans, we gon' be together to the grave. It's a gang till forever and a day, man. Me and my fans, we don't even trip at the hate. I don't give in our veins, man. Me and my fans, we the hangover gang. Gang, 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 gang.
In a world where hip-hop has been taken over by greedy corporations, seeking to poison the minds of our youth with violence and drugs, one man stands apart and refuses to bow down to these corporate overlords. He is Tom Macdonald.
Hey Tom, we just want to say thank you for sending
That was
these.
good.
We got them actually pretty fast. And thanks for making music, and we love it. Keep it up.
Hey Tom, what's happening, man? You changed my life for the good, and I'm 2 months sober because of you.
Let's go. Woo, that's hard.
Gang from Cape Town, South Africa.
We love you, Tom. Hangover gang for life.
Thank you, Tom.
Thank you, Tom.
Thank you, Nova.
Thank you, Nova.
We love you guys.
Yeah, y'all don't forget Nova now. That's
What are you doing, babe?
What?
What are you doing?
Listening to the GO?
Don't you ever get tired of his music?
Never.
Yo, Tom, love you, man. Keep up the work and keep up what you're doing.
Hangover gang for life. Love you, Tom.
Hangover gang. We love you, Tom Macdonald. Our favorite song is Buttholes and White Trash.
What's up, Tom? From the dad from Port Richey who provided, me and my kid provided just a little bit of additional security for you. Man, I just want to say I love what you're doing. Every song in one way or another hits me. Just keep doing what you're doing, bro.
Same.
I love what you do. Peace.
Just keep doing what you're doing, man. I love your music.
Hangover gang, gang, gang.
Oh no.
It's Tom.
Hey.
Tom Macdonald.
Bro, I thought that dude on the skateboard was about to. Good job.
Macdonald is the best rapper in the world. I listen to his music every day.
Who are you?
Tom McDonald.
We love you, Tom McDonald!
Hangover gang for life, Tom. Come down to Texas. We love you. Awesome, baby. Rock on.
5.
I just want to say me and my dad are super big fans, and we love listening to your music.
Love you, Tom. I'm terminally ill, and your music really helps me deal. Thanks a lot.
Whoa, I should go stop. That's what matters. You know what I mean? That's what matters. Like when people are really going through it, and in my instance, my video, or in his instance, his music creates a line of hope for somebody. That's all you can hope for as someone that creates anything. That's amazing. And to the dude that's, if you end up seeing this and you're even more sober now than you were then, or even if you've fallen, the dude that taught about 2 years clean, bro, I got chills. Like I get so fired up about that, man, because yes, you know what I mean? That's what it's all about.
I don't want you back on the dope. Yo, Tom, keep your grind on, and a shout out to the Hangover Gang.
Hey Tom, this is Robert Quates, and this is my daughter Ashley. You're our favorite artist. We love listening to your music. You and Nova are outstanding. Who's your favorite singer?
Tom McDonald.
What's your favorite song?
Mama, I got baddies.
What's your second favorite song?
Butthole.
Yeah? How often do we listen to it?
Over and over and every day.
Yeah? Is that what you request every time we go in the car?
Mm-hmm.
We would love to be in your next music video. We greatly appreciate everything you do. Your music's outstanding. It really speaks to me. I'm a 100% disabled vet, and it gets me through hard times.
Come on.
My daughter absolutely loves it. We bond over your music.
Come on.
Thank you very much for everything you do, and we would love to be in your next music video. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Bye, Tom.
Let's go.
Just be happy, butthole.
Hey, Tom. Big fan. Keep up the good work.
Thank you for the 3 albums, Tom. Really appreciate it. Hangover Gang forever.
Tom McDonald made my Game of Thrones shelf. Hangover Gang forever.
Love you, man. Thank you so much for the shoes.
I got so much Versace, the money made me do it. I got bad news. Straight, man. All ears. I hope you hear exactly what I say, man. I'm here. You said you didn't even know my name, dog. So here, I'll say it so you don't forget again.
Hangover Gang.
We love you, Tom.
I mean, they do say that HOG is the army, baby.
Woo! Let's go.
Hey, Tom. I'm glad to be a part of the Hangover Gang fam. I don't have any of my merch on me right now because I'm at work, but I'm always jamming to your new CD. I love it.
Hey, my name is Austin. We currently don't have power, but I just wanted to go ahead and show my framed Tom McDonald CDs. Got every single one you picked up, man.
What up, fam? Michael here in Wisconsin. Tom chilling out behind me with his CDs. Tom, Nova, thank you for all the amazing artwork you guys put out. It helps me so much. Much love to the rest of the fam. Hangover Gang forever. Peace.
I just want you to know that I am a huge fan, and I also have tattoo your lyrics from Castle, and I saw you in Orlando in October. So, love you.
Hey, Tom McDonald, man, you're awesome. We got all your 3 albums right here. Love you, man.
Text from presidents and major labels. I ain't read yet. Told my people by yourselves. Come here, babe. This is the entire team. Nobody else.
You restored my faith into hip hop. Thank you for all you do. Keep up the good work, man.
Thank you, Tom McDonald, for giving me these CDs. I like your music.
True inspiration.
I love all the kid love, man. The kid love is real.
Man, total legend. Hog for life.
Hangover Gang for life. Thank you, Tom, for all your great music.
Hey there, Tom. Just want to say I have 1 CD in my house, another CD in my car, and there's another CD in my other car, so I'm always bumping your music. You, Nova, rock. You guys are doing awesome things. You guys work hella hard for us, and I appreciate everything you guys do for us. Love you guys.
Hey Tom, I'm Johnny. This is Allison. We're huge fans.
Hangover gang forever,
Hey man,
just like the shirt says.
we like you.
When it comes to rap, you're the gold trophy. Their death threats were ghost stories.
Tom McDonald. Ooh, yeah. This is a big fan of yours, the Macho Macdonald. And I've got some bad news for you. Nope, I've got some good news for you. I wanted to ask you if you wanted to be my tag team partner, the new and improved Mega Powers. Ooh, yeah. Oh, I wish you would accept this invitation so we can work together and beat down those buttholes. Maybe some sad rappers too. Oh yeah, looking forward to hearing from you and hear what you gotta say. Cause I can't sleep, I'm so amped up. Hopefully I don't get no response. Oh yeah, dig it, freak out.
That was good.
We love you.
Very creative, man. Very creative.
Tom McDonald, check this out. I have you as my wallpaper for my LG.
Hello, my name is Tom McDonald. Welcome to the show.
Yes.
Hi, Tom and Nova. I love your music. Do you want to come to my 8th birthday party? If you do, you will come. I love you.
If you do, you will come.
I am Sinjin. Just got these in the mail today. Hopefully you come to Medicine Hat for a show, and I'm a big fan.
Jake right now, ayo. I just need a cake right now. Blowing on candles in my brains right now, ayo.
Hi Tom, I'm your fan from China. Here's the album. Very happy to have it. Many people
awesome.
in China support you too. I
Awesome.
love your musics and videos. Your lyrics always get into my heart. Thanks a lot. Keep
Awesome, dude. All the way to China. I just think it's fire how far this reaches, man. Even on like, not to make this about me at all, but even on like some of my videos where I ask people where they're watching from and like out of the country, it's just unreal. Like how far this reaches people.
healthy, keep safe. I'll be there for you. 加油!
Hangover gang forever.
I like your style. I like how you tell everybody off in your sarcastic manner and let them know. Have a great day.
Hi, Tom McDonald. My name is Jasmine, and I'm 9-year-old, and I've really been wanting to see you. I'm one of your littlest, biggest fan, and I hope this video reaches out to you because we're on the road, and I couldn't make the video that I've been wanting to send to you, but not everybody hates you, and I hope I can meet you one day. Bye.
That's so sweet, man. That's so sweet. Just to show a little love, man. Hey, Tom, everybody don't hate you, man. You know that made him laugh, bro. You know that made him laugh.
Bad news. I've been rolling with some bad dudes.
Hangover gang forever, bro. You're a big inspiration to me and my music.
Hi, Tom.
Cool.
Hi, Tom. I'm a big fan. Stay happy and stay strong. We all love you.
Hey, this is Ray.
Let's go.
Big Tom McDonald fan. First song was Castles. I heard that a few years ago. I haven't been disappointed since. Love your music, bro. Rock on.
Hello, I would love to be in a music video. I could look better than this. I just got out of the shower. I also finally got this shirt. I wish I could wear it every single day. I know that's not feasible, but it's very comfy. I'm just waiting on my Nova book now, and then 3 other CDs from you that I had to order for my mom because now she's a huge fan too. But I can put makeup on and look better for the music video, but I don't really care how I look. I can look like this too.
Love you, Tom McDonald. Rock on.
Hi, Tom. I saw all of my husband's CDs so I could possibly be in your video. You signed each one.
Hangover game forever.
Hi,
HOG for life.
Dog, all ages, all races, different countries. What are we talking about? What are we talking about?
Telling me that I switched sides, my life's changed, I'm a different guy. My mama proud, my girl stoked, my sister happy I didn't die.
I love you, Tom and Nova. You guys are the greatest. You're amazing. Thank you for everything.
Oh my God, my favorite.
The fuck fake bands trying to destroy it. Bam!
Hi Dave, I'm not even trying. You don't scare me at all. If you did a drive-by, I'd wave. It's so cute when you rap. It's like I'm watching my dad trying to use an iPad. You should just give it back.
Hangover Gang!
That was the sassiest diss, bro. That was so dope, though, man. It's like watching my dad use an iPad. Oh, man. Killed that dog. Killed him, dude.
What's up, Tom? My name is Nolan Emerson from Asheville, New York. Thanks for all the inspiration. Much love. You and Nova.
We love you, Tom Macdonald.
What's up, Tom? I just want to say Black Lives Matter. Not all white people are racist, and quit being buttholes.
Tom, Nova,
That was kind of dope.
rest of the Hog fam,
That was actually a dope little rendition.
love from the UK.
Of a privatized prisons, they objectify women till they are all that you crave.
I love Tom Macdonald.
Great music. Love you, brother.
Hangover Gang forever.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Honestly, I don't know. Go ahead and say all that one.
Rain, I just wanna make it rain, mama, I will be okay.
Inspiring indeed, man. So inspiring.
No one believes.
And in all honesty, I don't mind saying that he might have the most inspiring story. You know? I don't mind saying that.
Butthole. Butthole. Butthole.
Love your music, Tom. Keep doing what you do.
Just be happy, you butthole. We love you, Tom.
I'm sick of death of hearing the complaints. Everybody wants to tell me how I've changed.
Yeah, we love you, Tom. Thank you for all you do, bro. It's Hangover Gang forever.
Hangover Gang forever.
Hangover Gang for life. I love you, Tom and Nova.
So who's one of your favorite rappers?
Tom Macdonald.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Your music really rocks and my whole family loves you. My son, my boyfriend, and me.
Not a SoundCloud rapper, I got hits you actually have heard. I exist outside the internet, done shows around the world.
Thank you.
Hangover Gang forever.
You the man. Love to meet you someday, brother.
Keep doing what you do best. Y'all are amazing.
PR, no marketing, just fans.
Tom, keep doing what you do, bro. Speak that truth. Let them know.
Hi, I'm Tessa.
And I'm your older brother Dylan, and we're representing HOG from New Hampshire.
On my phone, baby, quiet, can you hear it? I don't hear it. Damn, oh no. My sexy photos, can we clear it? We need to clear it.
Hangover Gang forever, right? All right.
Hangover Gang for life.
Mama, I got bad news, I've been rolling with some bad news.
Honestly, I'm sick to death of hearing the complaints. Everybody wants to tell me how I've changed.
Hey Tom and Nova, big fan of all your music.
I was put on this planet to lift you up when you're low, and you have done the same for me, so I'll be keeping you close. I love y'all.
My name's Alicia. This is Trixie, and we're from Charlotte, North Carolina. So, I think
Trixie looks like she is well maintained.
you're really hot. I think that your girlfriend's really awesome. Be good to her. One of these is mine. Hey!
I love you, Tom.
Please don't make a song on race. Please don't make a song on guns.
Hi, Tom Macdonald. I like all your songs. Can you put more on YouTube so I can see them all?
I like that, bro, because that's dope. That's dope. That's how I do the same thing with my kids. Is that it? That's it, man. Look, thank you guys for watching my documentary, special edition for my fans, and checking out my first time reaction to my fans that y'all have been asking me to do for quite a while now. I appreciate y'all. And I think I'll just end this in the same fashion that all the other fans just did, man. Tom, I think you're super dope. I think that you have the most inspiring story. I think you have some of the coolest inspirations, and I find a lot of relatability between you and I. And I just hope that you keep grinding and keep killing, man. Facts. And shout out to Nova for being there to film it, record it, push you in the right direction. It's Hangover Gang, Trick. We know what it is, man. Shout out to y'all. Peace. And thank you guys for 5,000 subs. I'm out.